Right, here are the three mistakes that are going to cause you to lose gains as a skinny teenager or as anybody in general. You can see here my physique right now. This was me before. So if you don't want to go from this to this, let's get into it. So why should you listen to me? Well, I've made a lot of progress in the last 2 years in my fitness journey, and then I'm trying to help you become more disciplined, motivated, and determined to work hard. I'm also creating a movement of helping skinny teenagers build their first couple pounds of muscle, despite them believing that they can't. Okay. Also, sub if you want to join the movement. Also, check out my program and free workouts link down below. With my program, I will coach you personally. Obviously, there's a price to that, and just look at me before, bro. Just look at me before and look at me now. And this is one of my most recent pictures. So, if you want to look better, just listen to my advice. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to cover in the video: bulking incorrectly, cardio, and recovery. So let's get into it. It's a quick video, trust me. So this is what makes a bulk incorrect and wrong. Eating unhealthy food to bulk. Believe it or not, the people who do tell you, "Oh, you should bulk up, you should do dirty bulking. There's nothing wrong with it." Those people are actually taking steroids. Like if they are lean, like right after taking a bunch, like eating a bunch of junk food, they're on gear. They're taking steroids. When you're taking steroids, your testosterone is not going to lower down because you're injecting yourself with testosterone. So logically, like foods that decrease testosterone are not going to do anything because you're already injecting testosterone. So this is what happens with people who use steroids. So dirty bulking does not work, and and there's a lot of people who might say, "Oh no, that's not how it works, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, you're just saying that because you're small." No, I'm not. I'm not saying that because I'm small or uh, because I like jealous of gross looking physiques. No, I say this because it's the truth. It's what many people don't tell you. Okay, like if you want to build muscle naturally, you gotta, like I said, you gotta eat healthy. You gotta not fuck up your testosterone. So having foods in your diet that fuck up your testosterone are foods that are unhealthy. Also, another mistakes that a lot of people make, even if you're a skinny, fat teenager, is eating too little. You should be bulking up when you are lacking muscle, even if you have a little, just a tiny bit of fat layer. If you're skinny fat or skinny in general, you should be bulking up. So eating too little is another mistake that you are making probably. And taking flavored protein powder, because flavored protein powders are garbage, okay? Protein powders and mass gainers, complete bullshit. Do not use this. Okay, do not use this. Do not buy any flavored protein powders. I'm going to show you an alternative protein powder that you can use that is actually not going to fuck up your health, because from my personal experience and from research that I've done, anytime I was taking protein powder that was flavored, and this was a year ago, almost well, yeah, a year ago actually, and I was taking this protein powder and I felt sick as fuck. Like I did not feel good. I felt lethargic and tired all the time from taking this protein powder. And all I would do, I was grab a scoop of this, put some milk in it or water, and then put a banana. And even though I would still feel unhealthy. And then I checked the back of the protein powder. I checked the ingredients, and it had all this weird shit in it, all these weird chemicals. And I don't recommend flavored protein powder. This is a protein powder that I recommend. So, what should bulking look like? Okay, you should be eating healthy food to bulk. Foods like eggs, red meat, chicken, um, vegetables, fruits. That's how your bulk should look like. You should be eating a fuck ton of food that is healthy. And trust me, a lot of people say that, oh, no, it's hard to bulk up when you're eating healthy. No, it's not. It's not hard. Well, in a sense, it's not going to be easy, but it's not as hard as people make it seem like. Okay, yes, sometimes it's hard to get in enough calories, but if you eat a fuck ton of healthy food, and if you just have healthy food at home, by convincing your parents to let you buy that food, or for them to actually just buy that food, is a lot fucking easier. You're just making up excuses, and people make up excuses. Don't make any fucking excuses, and Like, don't be a little bitch and literally tell your parents, I want to buy healthy food. Don't be a little bitch. Okay, so we need to be eating healthy. We need to eat a fuck ton of food that is healthy. We need to have foods that increase your testosterone, like I already mentioned, eggs, red meat, chicken. Also, avoid seed oils. Cook your food in beef tallow, ghee, or butter. Okay. Also, taking grass-fed whey protein powder that is unflavored, and these are the two supplements that I recommend. There's a third one that I also recommend, which is sunlight. Sunlight is good for your health, good for testosterone, good for dopamine health and motivation. So I'm telling you this right now: the more you spend it, the more time you spend in the sun. Now, obviously, don't go overboard and spend like 5 hours in the sun when it's blazing hot and you get like fucking burnt. No, like literally just spend 20 to 30 minutes every single day, maybe even a little bit more than that, out in the sun or just outside in general. Okay, and this works even if you're in a place where it's cloudy and shit like that. Still go outside. You're still gonna get the benefits of going outside and getting some sunlight. And I recommend these two right here: creatine and grass-fed whey protein. No, creatine does not cause kidney issues and shit like that. Just literally take one scoop of creatine and you'll be fine, because it's just 5 grams per serving. So every single time you use the scoop. Also, I recommend this brand because I found it on Amazon. This thing costs $40 and it's 200 servings. So you can, if you take just one scoop every single day, this can last you 200 days, almost an entire year. It's crazy. And you can buy 2 of these and it could last you a whole year and some months. Like, it's crazy. So I wish I would have bought this before, because I made the mistake to buy another one that's also $40, but it has like 4 times less than this. So I had 250 grams, which is equal to like only having 50 days of creatine, and this was 200. So it's crazy. Also, one of the last mistake that you should never do: avoid fucking cardio. It's useless, honestly. Even if you're trying to lose fat, I would say avoid cardio. Obviously, if you have something that you enjoy, or you have a sport that you love doing and that you can't just give up because it has cardio, like let's say basketball or soccer or um, football, whatever it is. But it's kind of useless. So for a time, you're gonna have to bulk up, build muscle, and then get back into your sport, or still do the sport on the side, but just do it a little bit less and do a little bit more weightlifting. Okay. Wait, this is not the last thing I want to talk about. Why did I say that? But cardio is useless in some sense, and if you're doing jogging, especially, jogging is the worst type of cardio that you can be doing. Now, I think there's other cardios that are probably like good for you, like walking. Or walking is not cardio, right? Sprinting is really good for you if you do it correctly, because there's a wrong way to do sprinting, like having not enough rest time, and also doing it too often. And majority of cardio machines and jogging, like I said, are not good for you. Mostly jogging is like the worst type of cardio you could be doing. There's better cardios out there, even like the machines or the stairmasters and all that shit. That's better for your health and shit like that. So yeah, I don't recommend that you do jogging at all. Don't do any type of cardio. Cause look at me. This was me when I used to do cross country. Like, look how skinny I am. Look at my arms. Look at my shoulders. Look. Just look at my body, bro. I'm skinny. I'm skinny. And if you want to like build muscle, you don't do cardio. You don't do sports like cross country or do long distance. Okay. Now, if that's what you love to do, and if you want to do that for the rest of your life or for a while, because you can't really do jogging for the rest of your life, it's really bad for the knees. It's really bad for uh, honestly, jogging is ass. Don't do jogging. It's not. People say it's healthy, but it's not. So that's just what I recommend. If you want to live a different lifestyle, go ahead. But that's just my recommendation and what I researched and what I've personally experienced through doing these sports. Okay. Now let's talk about recovery. The last thing that is really fucking important. Recovery is one of the most important things when it comes to building muscle. Not only is working out most important, recovery is the most important. So if you're making this mistake of having too little recovery or too much recovery, that's bad. Okay, so Having too little recovery between your sets is bad. And the workout routines that I linked down below are workout like you have to download the app. It's called Strong app, which will help you track your recovery, and there's a bunch of benefits for this app. I use it. I'm not sponsored or anything. I like to use it because it's a really good app, honestly, and that's why I recommend it. And you can put like the same amount of rest times, okay? The same, my bad. The right amount of rest, okay? So having too little recovery between your sets is bad. How much recovery should you be having? So 1 to 2 minutes for isolations, 2 to 3 minutes for compound lifts. Okay. Also, make sure that you're sleeping 8 to 10 hours, going to sleep at the same time every single day, and waking up at the same time every single day. I hate like the fact that people will say, no, but I need a rest before going to sleep. No. Going to sleep at 10 so I can wake up at 6 and get 8 hours of sleep is good. All those fucking dumbasses don't understand, or you yourself probably don't understand, that the hours that you are in bed do not equal the amount of hours that you are sleeping. So you need to go to sleep 2 hours before 10 p.m. if you're trying to wake up at 6. Now, obviously, if you're gonna wake up at, let's say, at 8 a.m., then yeah, going to sleep at 10 is fine, okay? But if you're trying to wake up early, you need to have enough time to fall asleep, okay? So make sure you're also having rest days. If you're a gym beginner, which chances are you kind of are, like you've been in the gym for less than a year, just go to the gym 4 times a week, having a rest days. So with just going 4 times a week, you're gonna have 3 rest days. What do you do on rest days? Walk, do something productive, okay? The gym is not everything. Also, make sure you're going to the gym just for an hour. Over an hour, usually there's a lot of problems with cortisol, stress, and you don't actually gain any muscle if you don't have rest time, or actually like overdo the gym. Because there's a difference between working out for a long time and working out intensely. You can't do both together. If you try to do both together, there's no benefit. Honestly, there's actually a downside to that. So make sure you're working out, I would say, for less than an hour or less. Okay. Now, this doesn't mean be lazy. It just means work out fucking intense. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Like I said before, subscribe if you want to join the movement of becoming a more muscular teenager instead of staying skinny. Okay. Also, check out my program where I coach you personally, and check out my free workout routines that are linked down below. And that's pretty much it for this video, bro. Other than that, peace out.